Welcome to the 2021 WINBEXA Awards. My name is Jamie Hollowady and I am the chair of the Prairie Sky Chamber of Commerce.
And I'm Tamara Bell and I'm the vice chair of the Prairie Sky Chamber of Commerce. Before we begin, I'd like to take a moment to respectfully acknowledge that this event takes place in Treaty 6 territory and ask that we recognize the First Nations and Métis people of this territory, the cities of Martensville and Warman, and the traditional land in which it is built.
This is our 6th annual WINBEXA Awards and our 2nd virtual WINBEXA Awards. Hopefully by this time next year we will all be back in person and we will be able to celebrate in person together. But for this year we will continue to do it virtually. I'd also really like to thank all the businesses that have continued to thrive and continued to stay open during this past year. We know that it has been a difficult year for everybody, but hopefully we'll get back to business as usual soon.
We'd also like to thank all our sponsors, especially our presenting sponsor, Affinity Credit Union. Without your sponsorship, we would not be able to hold this event. Also, please take as many photos as possible throughout the evening. We'd like you to text them to #WINBEXA2021. The virtual photo booth has been sponsored by Uyghurs.
And as some of you may or may not know, our past executive director, Jamie Mulgrim, has taken a new position and we hired somebody new. We are very much so looking forward to working with Debbie in the future, and we know that she brings lots of experience and knowledge with us. Here's a short video of Debbie introducing herself.
Hi Prairie Sky. I'm really excited about being the new executive director here at the Prairie Sky Chamber of Commerce. I have an amazing, exemplary group of board of directors that I'm working with. And personally, driving around your community, I cannot believe the entrepreneurial spirit that I see and feel. And I just know that with my experience and with this great community, that the sky will be the limit and that we will all be very prosperous and grow as an organization and a community.
Good evening, everyone. It's my pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of SaskTel and the Government of Saskatchewan. It's an honor for SaskTel to be the sponsor of the Community Hero Award. As a member of the wider business community, SaskTel is proud to be a longtime supporter of the Prairie Sky Chamber of Commerce and the businesses that it serves. We recognize that local chambers and businesses are the backbone of Saskatchewan's economy, and as Saskatchewan's leading local communications provider, we're committed to keeping businesses connected through these unprecedented times. Businesses across every corner of the province have been working tirelessly to adjust to the economic disruptions brought on by the pandemic. We all recognize this has not been easy, especially for entrepreneurs and small business owners. With that in mind, we've come together virtually to celebrate the incredible entrepreneurial spirit and resiliency that has been shown across the region over the past year. Tonight's Community Hero category recognizes businesses with 1 to 5 employees who have demonstrated resiliency, perseverance, compassion, determination, and an ability to adapt to the many challenges presented by COVID-19. Although there can only be one winner, I would like to congratulate all of tonight's nominees. Each and every one of you have been recognized because you've demonstrated each of the qualities to the communities you serve. You should all be very proud of the accomplishments over the past year. Thank you, and please enjoy the rest of the evening.
Well, at Legends Pharmacy, we aim to build trusting relationships, meaningful relationships with our customers, and treat everybody with respect.
We find the community just does so much for us, and their support is incredible. What we want is just to give back to them in any way that we can, and that is just by giving the best customer service we can, help them in any way we can, I guess, and answer all their questions.
The The driving force behind our business and myself is to serve our staff and our community and our customers to the best of our ability. One of the big ways in which we supported our community was a Secret Santa that we were a part of for a few seniors and care homes in the area, where we provided opportunity for the community to be involved and purchase items, and then we packaged things up and delivered them, and it was just a great opportunity for our staff to work with the community in that way and to participate in that.
With sports being identified as one of the most hard hit during pandemic, we were closed for nearly 6 months. We knew we needed to reach our families in a different way and our athletes. So we offered free online Zoom classes, Zoom in the park, free in person in the park, whatever was best for our kids and our parents to be able to reach us. Pivoting and recreating yourself is doable many times over. Doesn't make it easy, it is hard, but it is doable. As long as you surround yourself with positive people that know your strength, but also help you uplift yourself with your weaknesses.
We really focus on meeting the customer's needs and finding out, as a video production company, what their vision is for their video project, and making sure that that's the first thing we find out, and then make sure we tailor all of our services around their needs, and yeah, creating a video that meets their vision for their project, and in a way that communicates their messaging effectively and promotes their business in the way that they want to have it promoted.
Our team provides exceptional customer service by going above and beyond. The past year, we took every opportunity we could to try to be fluid, to try to be understanding of where everybody was at. We took the time to learn more about different areas that we hadn't explored yet, like Zoom classes for people up north, as well as taking the time to learn more about adaptive classes, and now offering adaptive classes for dancers with spina bifida, Down syndrome, and cerebral palsy.
Prior to COVID, we were running classes that held 5 to 7 people at a time. With the new restrictions, we are limited to 3. So it really brought about an opportunity for us to get to know each other on a different level. We brought in some fitness challenges, some team competitions. We kept it fun and light. We also brought in some new services. We partnered up with a local yoga instructor and offered some yoga classes, as well as 2 instructors from Saskatoon who specialize in Pilates and block release. We offered classes virtually and upped the offerings on the class schedule as well. The focus throughout the year has been, how can we continue to show up for clients in the best way, whether it's in person or virtually.
Things that we did in the pharmacy were we helped with this curbside pickup. People could call in, make their orders if they were uncomfortable going out. We found that we had lots of people just coming in to get that human interaction and to feel that connection, and so we encouraged our customers, like, yeah, come in, talk to us.
We did also have an RX online tool that we were able to use for, not just the elderly, but anybody, so that if they were afraid to get out there, it was just easier for them and us, and then less traffic in and out of our pharmacy as well.
The driving force is to make sure that people are connected with each other. I think it's important that we offer the services that we do to help make sure that people stay connected, especially in times like this where you can't be with all of your loved ones. We want to make sure that you have all the resources that you need so that you can FaceTime and you can send videos and you can send photos and you can do all of these things and not feel lonely.
Pivoting and recreating yourself is doable many, many times over. Doesn't make it easy, it is hard, but it is doable. As long as you surround yourself with positive people that know your strength, but also help you uplift yourself with your weaknesses. I also learned through my years of business and having great mentors that telling the truth is the best way to handle these kind of crises and being just honest with everyone. And that is what we just did the whole entire, was just being honest, whether it was good, bad, or hard. To the gym knowing that the parents could trust us in a safe environment. They knew it was a happy place for them, a comfortable place, a place that they could come and talk to anyone they needed, or cry, or just work on their skills. It was just a very comfortable, happy place for them. Though we always have provided this place for our athletes and our parents to come, I think they saw the value in it much more this year.
Hello, my name is Jamie Holowati and I am here representing the Wireless Age. I will be introducing the Breakout New Business category, and I'm very happy to be introducing this category. Anybody that was able to open a business during this difficult past year, I congratulate you, and I look forward to supporting you in the future, and congratulations.
Opening the store through COVID and everything, working with all the contractors, they were really good to work with. We were delayed a bit, but in the end we opened a store, and it's all came together really nicely.
We noticed that Warman was a growing community. I've had experience in doing compounding, so we thought that bringing it here would alleviate people having to go to the city to get their compounding done. Looking at bringing into ostomy supplies and expanding a front store that would take some of the pressure off people having to go to the city.
The community needed to see clothing in all sizes for all body types and all body shapes.
And I think that there was really a need for women to know that they can belong in their own body today, not in 10 pounds, not 6 months down the road, at every age and stage.
And it's all about feeling good about yourself right now.
Clothes should fit you.
The need that I wanted to fill was just that kids had a place that they felt safe. We have lots of play opportunities here in Warman, the skate park, we have the Legends, but to actually have a disciplined recreational activity is so strong for our children, and so I thought that that was definitely an important part of a children's childhood.
over the past year, I am most proud of the ability that we were able to survive a pandemic as a brand new business. We were only open 5 months before the pandemic hit. And I am proud that our business continues to grow in the community and that we are still able to achieve a lot of our business goals that we had set out.
We just saw this really large gap of the needs of teens and adults and really overall everyone. There's a city of 12,000 people and then the surrounding community out there that are either lacking in this service or that they're driving out of the community for that. And that seems silly when we have this beautiful city that has so many things to work with them, but that wasn't really something that was being advertised and in a commercial space.
When my husband and I established Martensville Plumbing and Heating, our primary focus was to be a service company. We've been servicing Martensville and the surrounding area for 17 years now, and we want to build a good, trustworthy business that can go on for future generations. Our son Brian is now very involved with the business, and we want to make sure that it is a good company that people can rely on and that we can employ local people and just be able to maintain that standard of excellence we've been striving for.
When we were in lockdown for 2 months, I took a lot of time to develop protocols to make sure that we were doing all the safety measures to make sure that our team and our staff was in good hands and that they felt comfortable coming to work. If there was ever any issues, that they could reach out to our managers right away and that they would deal with it before having anybody enter the building. So I think just focusing on setting protocols so that they knew exactly what the expectations were and so that they didn't have to worry coming to work day in, day out.
My favorite thing about running a small business would be the connections that I make with the students and families. They're more personal, they're the same people. I've been teaching some of the same people for like 9 years, and so I really get to watch them grow up, and I think with a small business you really get to have that personal feel and just that like home feeling relationship. We can just have our normal classes just the way they were.
Martial arts is all about changing people's lives. Yes, we kick and punch and take each other down to the ground, but ultimately it's about becoming better people, better human beings, and better community members. Before every class, we talk about the 4 rules of McDowell martial arts. Rule number 4, the one that I think is the most important rule, is take care of your partner. And we often expand that to their families and the community as well.
favorite thing for me about running a small business is the people and the people I get to interact with. I really believe that the people are the gift of what we get to do and the people we get to see in the community that we're in. The change we want to make in our community is making sure that no matter who comes through the door feels comfort and safety, and what we can do through the community is do our part to make sure that we get through this pandemic safely together.
I really want to be a part of my community in a supportive way. I like to be able to volunteer. I like to be able to donate not just my time but finances. The work that I do is safety related, so being able to help my community just in that way of being able to help people come home safely and happy at the end of the day is a really big part of being a community.
Hi, my name is Tracy Feziak, and I'm here from Martensville Plumbing and Heating. It is my pleasure to introduce the category of Business Champion. This has been a difficult year, and anyone who has gone through this year, in my opinion, is a business champion.
Our team has been fantastic. They've been very supportive of one another. Obviously with a lot of the restrictions and things, if someone wasn't able to come to work, everybody else kind of had to step up to take on each other's clients and really just supporting each other. And I think that that was what was able to keep our business succeeding throughout this year. My team is my priority in my business because they are the business. I tell them all the time, without a team, we don't have a business. And I've said this from the day that I opened my business 12 years ago, is that it is the team that makes this business. So I'm so grateful to have a team atmosphere and everybody supporting each other, to wanting to see each other succeed, wanting to see the business succeed, wanting them to, they are all supportive of wanting to see me succeed, and there is no business without all of them.
I think the biggest milestone for us is that the Wireless Age has been in Martensville for 10 years now. I know it's hard to believe, but time did go by, I would say, pretty quickly. I'd say that's our biggest milestone, is being in the community for 10 years and still continuing to provide exceptional service to the community. We always try to put the customer first. We want to make sure that they have everything that they need before they leave the store, but we also want to make sure that they know that we are still there for them after they leave the store. They can give us a call anytime if they need help, or that they can come back if they need help.
Our team has really grown in looking for ways to support each other. Our staff team has always made that a part of their goal, to say no job is beyond them, and they want to participate in those kinds of things together. One of the biggest goals was just being able to work together as a team in an ever-changing environment, and being able to develop our customer service in a way that was both profitable for the business, and I think also served our customers in this community and the surrounding area.
That's a wrap, Tamara, on our second virtual WinBEXO Awards. Again, I would like to thank all of our sponsors for making this possible this evening. We would not be able to hold these awards without all of your help. And I would also like to thank all of the businesses that took time out of their busy schedules to come to us virtually.
Before we sign off, I would like to thank the Chamber Board and the WinBEXO Organizing Committee for all your hard work. We did it. Thank you for taking this time to celebrate with us. We look forward to seeing you all in person next year.